Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We start with a battle for Barca's new right back or potential right back, let me put it that way, as Cancelo, Pavard, or Foyth continue to remain in the radar. So, who is Barca going to end up signing? We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, in this episode, talking about Messi, as PSG boss Gatier have confirmed in his recent press conference that Lionel Messi will leave PSG this summer amid Barcelona rumors. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. The Barcelona of 2023-24 will have a first-class reinforcement at right back. This is what Xavi has requested, and this is what the sporting department has promised him. All that remains to be decided is who is chosen to fill the position that is in recent years has generated major tensions within the squad. Just a few days ago, it was Jules Koundé himself who expressed his discomfort at having become the most recurrent right back in recent months. Three names have a clear advantage from Xavi's point of view. Three sufficiently proven fullbacks who, without doubt, would give a leap in quality to a position that has been lacking for several seasons. With the approval of the coach and the players themselves, their incorporation only depends on balancing the financial numbers when it comes to selling a possible transfer. Let's start with João Cancelo. At 29 years of age, Cancelo understands that this is his big chance to join Barcelona, despite being on loan at Bayern Munich and having a contract with Manchester City. The Portuguese defender has one premise: he is not in favor of staying with Bayern. Under no circumstances is considering returning to City. In this sense, the player has an important advantage. Neither Bayern want to exercise the transfer option stipulated in the loan, nor does Pep Guardiola want to bring back the fullback with whom he has had several disagreements. The handicap, once again, is Cancelo's market valuation. Man City reiterate that there is no problem in letting Cancelo leave, although his departure must be accompanied by a significant transfer. The amounts vary. His market price is currently around 60 million euros, but the operation could be feasible for a little less than 40 million. Prices out of the market for Barca at the moment. So the most realistic option for Barca is a loan deal. This is what the club has told Jorge Mendes. The agent knows the conditions to carry out the transaction. Although time is needed to try to get City to soften their position and accept that it is better to go the Barca route than to retain a player in their ranks with a conflictive relationship with their manager. Then now let's talk about Benjamin Pavard. The French fullback has been in Barcelona's side for a couple of seasons now. His consistent performances and his character have made him a desired player for the Catalan club. With his contract expiring in 2024, he has made it clear for several months that he is not in favor of extending his contract and that it would be advisable for Bayern to consider an affordable transfer this summer in order to obtain a fair financial reward for the player's time in the Bundesliga. Financially, it is estimated that the transfer should not go beyond 15 to 20 million euros, taking into consideration the remaining year of his contract. In these cases, the factor of the variables can be fundamental in unraveling the final price. Barca are waiting patiently. Pavard's case is in the hands of another friendly agent, Pini Zahavi. It is necessary to be patient until Bayern not only give the final okay to Pavard's departure, but also stipulate a reasonable economic price. Then the next and final, Foyth. According to Xavi, Villarreal's Argentine fullback is his favorite player to come in at right back. Foyth, who is 25 years old, has progressed dramatically in recent months to become a top fullback. His strength, speed, and ability to win most of the one-on-ones in which he is involved have captivated the Barcelona boss. However, Foyth's problem is simple: Villarreal. They are tired of saying that they have no desire to part ways with the Argentine. His buyout clause as it stands is 54 million euros, and according to Villarreal's officials, there is nothing to negotiate about. In addition, there is a desire to balance the books with the departure of some of the numerous strikers they have in the squad and who are coveted in the market. They are a very tough nut to crack. The contract with Foyth's entourage has been positive. The player would be in favor of moving as he understands that he is making a notable leap in his career. But he has also made it clear that he does not want problems with Villarreal and will not push too hard for a move. Then on to the final story of discussion. Paris Saint-Germain manager Christophe Galtier has confirmed that Lionel Messi will leave the club at the end of the season when his contract comes to an end. Galtier was speaking at a press conference ahead of PSG's last game of the season at the weekend against Clermont and admitted it will be Messi's last game for the French side. He said, "I had a privilege of coaching the best player in the history of football. It will be Leo's last match at the Parc des Princes against Clermont," he told reporters. Messi's future remains the topic of intense speculation, with Barcelona, Inter Miami, and clubs in Saudi Arabia thought to be battling it out for his signature. Barcelona coach Xavi has made it clear that the doors are wide open for the GOAT to return, although the rumor mill has claimed an offer has not yet been made. Messi is thought to favor a return to Barca, but it's not clear how long he is willing to wait, particularly as it's thought he has plenty of other offers to consider. So, interesting few weeks ahead. We don't know what happens. Of course, Christophe Galtier confirming everything in his press conference yesterday that the greatest of all time will play his last game against Clermont this Saturday, of course, which will be Messi's last game for sure. And the player wants to be certain of where he wants to play next season, which have still not been decided. Barcelona right now are really in a very precarious situation financially. Of course, we did send a viability plan to La Liga for construction, but nothing have been given. Barca are still waiting for a green light, which La Liga is still to respond. And this can crumble down any hopes in signing Messi. And of course, Barcelona really want to make sure things go very smoothly. But even though things are currently not going in their favor, but there's still that belief that Messi to Barca is still a high possibility. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.